Last week on Secrets, Crimes, and Audiotape.
What did you do last night at the party?
I was out in the garden a lot with this dude.
Oh my,
Ma?
that was Banksy. You were with Banksy. You have a Banksy on your butt. Vox, I told you this was going to be huge.
Have you seen this?
I've been fielding calls from the world's media. My boss is Trey and Press. Gotta take this.
Who is it?
The woman who's going to change your life.
From Wondery, this is Secrets, Crimes, and Audiotape. I'm your host, David Reinstrom. What's your secret? My secret is that I used to be a Florentine painter, but I couldn't afford my Medici bills. We're returning to our story of art, spin, and deception in part 2 of This Is Not a Banksy, but first, a special initiative. All throughout the month of March, we're asking you to tell a friend about a podcast they'll love. Think of a friend, a sibling, a parent, your coworker, anyone you care about, and tell them about a podcast you really enjoy. Tell them about it in real life or on social media, and if they don't know how to get a podcast, show them how. Remind them that they're free and right there on their phone. Tell us what you recommended with the hashtag TryPod. That's TRY pod for Try a Podcast. Thanks for spreading the word. Now for episode 2 of This Is Not a Banksy. If you haven't heard episode 1, hop on back in your playlist and give it a listen. We're not going anywhere. Alright. Now, when last we left our hero, Sam Bobiensky, he had left behind his life as a short-order chicken cook when a mysterious encounter at an art party left him with what might just be a Banksy on his bottom. Sam's girlfriend Molly was leading the charge to turn him into a one-man gallery exhibition. You'll recall that Molly said Sam was about to meet the woman that would change his life. Her name is Phillida. Let's meet her, shall we? Buckle up, kids. It's the conclusion to This Is Not a Banksy, a whole new ball of crazy.
The word I use to define this space is indéfinissable.
Right.
That means indefinable.
This gallery, this space, is character. It is mind, it is heart, big but small, cold, but we have heaters.
It's perfect. Great to see it empty, apart from those trash bags.
Trash bags? That's the present exhibition.
Of course. Very powerful.
Only joking. That really is garbage. I forgot to take it out.
Right.
Coffee?
Sorry?
You want coffee?
Sure. What have you got?
We have Java, Sumatran, Uganda, Turkish, bourbon, Arusha, elephant dung, bulletproof. Oh, and I just got this fascinating Vietnamese recipe with egg yolks I've been dying to try.
You got any Dr. Pepper?
Oh, I'll see what I can rustle up, darling.
What do you think?
It's kind of pretentious.
It's an art gallery, Sam. Phillida said you'll be well treated. Like royalty, she said. You'll be
Put on show of laughing stock.
a work of art. People don't laugh at works of art. No one will laugh. You are art.
I don't know.
Where's your ambition?
I got an ambition. I'm on the shortlist for Chopped. They're gonna call me next season.
This is better than Chopped, Sam. This is real.
It's not. Chicken is a job. It's something I'm good at. Flashing my ass for art isn't either of those.
This is an opportunity, Sam. You don't have to cook chicken 40 hours a week. This gallery, Phillida, is going to pay you $800 a week.
$3,200 a month to...
Display your self.
I'd gone from flying under the radar to standing half naked in public. It was a circus.
Sure.
The amount of people filing past was incredible. Some smiling, some poking their tongue out at me, tons of selfies.
Right.
On their lunch break, eating, chatting, some hardly looking, some open-mouthed, women giggling and shrieking. A gang of frat boys on the town who'd cut a hole in the seat of their jeans and let it all hang out. Every 2 hours I had a 10-minute break where Phillida would stare at me. A lot.
Can I touch you?
I don't know. Where?
There, here, the art.
Okay.
God,
What?
it's electric. Your buttocks are pulsing with electricity.
Can you take your hand away now?
Oh, yes, sorry, darling.
Great. I better, get back on the turntable.
We are going to do great things together, Sammy.
What?
Me and you, I can feel the electricity between us, the pulsing, breathing, living.
I love Molly.
This isn't about sex. I'm talking about something much more satisfying. We're going to make heaps of money together. Yes, darling?
I was treated like a rock star. A silent one, but still a rock star all the same. Every now and again, I'd catch someone's eye. There was a connection, between artwork and audience. Phillida was right. It was electric.
Wow.
Yeah,
That was...
awesome.
Thank you, Ma.
Thank you.
No, not... For all. Everything you've done, been doing. I know I was a bit reluctant to start with, but now I can see...
The benefits?
It's like you'd think that standing there all day in a leather thong, slowly turning, would be boring. But it's not. It's fantastic.
It's all fantastic, Sam. I've been offered a new job. One word. Mocha.
Mocha?
The Museum of Contemporary Art.
Oh, that's 4 words.
That's not all. They want me and you.
What do you mean?
Their space is definable, Sam.
What's it defined as?
The big kids table.
That's an official term?
It's the big time, Sam. The jackpot.
Nah, I'm happy at Phillida's.
What?
I feel a connection at Phillida's with the people. Phillida says she's gonna mix it up next week. My butt will be poking out of a black canvas with a spotlight on it. Said it was Beckett-esque or something.
I sort of told them.
Who?
I told the people at Mocha that you're my client, and if you go there, they'll give me this fantastic job, my dream job in their marketing department.
But I'm happy where I am.
What was that?
I'm happy for you, I am, but
I think there's someone in the other room.
probably noise from the street. Students. It's the UCLA SC game.
I couldn't have been more wrong. There were 2 of them, both dressed in black, wearing black ski masks.
Hello. Evening, folks.
No, what the? Sam!
Listen, guys, there's nothing here.
Okay, keep calm. Please just keep calm.
You on the floor now.
We've got nothing, honest.
In that drawer! There's $500. Take it.
All right, let's just keep nice and calm. Me and my friend here are going to be gone a little while.
We've got an alarm. The police are on their way.
We know there's no alarm. See this?
Molly, just got a knife.
All right, no need for that. I'm sure these nice people are going to cooperate.
You gonna be trouble?
Yes. I mean, no.
Oh, no.
All right, could you put the phone down, sweetheart? Maybe put some clothes on for me?
You can't do this.
Give me that.
Ow!
All right, so let's just stick to business. Molly, is it? Yeah, could you be ever so kind? I'm terribly sorry. Just lay down on the floor, face down, so my colleague here can tie you up.
Don't touch her.
Just do as we say. Everything's going to be fine.
Don't hurt her.
I'll do what I like.
Let's just keep it calm, okay? Nobody's going to get hurt if you just do as I say.
Well, that's not strictly true.
Okay, yeah, that's not strictly true. Somebody might get hurt, but we're not going to hurt your girlfriend, all right? Now, I'm just going to use these cable ties. They might pinch you a little bit.
Ow!
All right, take her through there. Strap her to that armchair.
Why don't you take her through?
Please, this is stressful for everyone. There's no need to add to it.
I want to watch.
We've talked about this.
How am I going to learn anything if I'm in the other room?
Look, okay, that's a fair point, but maybe this isn't the best place to talk about career development.
Well, you said I could watch.
All right. Just take her in there, secure her, and then pull up a seat.
I mean, I'm not asking for anything that hasn't been agreed.
Agreed's maybe a bit strong.
What are you gonna do?
Just take the girl through, would you?
Come on, sweetheart.
Gag her.
Sam!
What do you want? What are those?
These are my tools.
What are you gonna do?
It was a stupid question. The second guy came back into the room and snapped the light on. The briefcase was open on the bed. Inside were all these shiny instruments. The guy who seemed to be in charge held up a syringe filled with yellow liquid.
All right, please lie on your front.
Why?
Like they say, there's a hard way to do this and a much harder way to do this.
No.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to take a large section of your skin. You can guess which part. Now, you can either be injected with this, and it's going to be painless, or my colleague here will tie you down, and I will flay the skin from you without any pain relief. You got a simple choice.
You want to...
He's catching on.
Boy, you'd be surprised what people are willing to pay for one. Whew. A Banksy.
Especially one on human skin.
Oh, no. There must be some other way.
Hard or harder?
Please lie on your front. Good. Okay, let's take a look at it here.
What's that bit supposed to be? The Grim Reaper?
That's a nun.
No.
Look, black, white.
It could be a penguin.
It's a nun.
All right, don't bust a nut.
Okay, the serum's gonna numb your backside and hips. It'll kick in right away. Get the number 4 scalpel ready.
Oh, no. Please.
I couldn't feel the needle being inserted, but I swear I could feel the serum spread around my backside and down my legs, like time-lapse images of a lake freezing over in winter.
What the hell was...
Yeah, what the hell was that? She's... the girl, She jumped out the window, still attached to the armchair.
The world had become heavy. The ceiling was pressing down on me. I had become part of the bed, a frozen quilt of art.
You must have been terrified. Aren't you worried that someone else will try the same thing?
I was born with this backside, Mario, and you know what? I'm gonna die with it.
Sam Bobiensky said those words just 10 days before he disappeared. So are the rumors of mafia kidnappings, of Bobiensky's buttocks being filleted from his dead body true, or just part of the titillation for art lovers here at the Broad? Well, after the attack, Bobiensky spent just one night at Cedar Sinai.
Should you have that on in here?
Ugh, it's Phillida again. She's going bananas that you're not at the gallery.
You okay?
I answered a call from her this morning. Big mistake. Sounds crazy there. She said, there's going to be a riot, darling, if it doesn't show up. Notice how she referred to it and not Sam?
I thought they were going to kill us.
I mean, there must be something they can do. The police? Are they going to, I don't know, guard the apartment?
I don't think they have an art protection service.
Oh, but this
They're
is...
doing all they can, they say.
How are you feeling?
I'm not the one who dived out the window. You're the one who should be in the hospital.
Ugh, the armchair broke my fall. Right, I should call Phillida.
They could have killed you. Killed us both. I don't know what to do.
What if I call the people at Mocha? They have top security.
No.
They'll protect us.
I said no. They tried to skin me alive. It's like medieval. I'm getting it lasered off.
You can't.
What?
Please. What about my dream job? If I can't produce you, then really what am I to them?
We have to remove the threat of death, and you have to appear blameless to Mocha.
I've got a solution.
And what was that?
Tracking down Banksy was actually quite easy.
Huh.
For legal reasons, I can't tell you how we did it. We met in a bar in Highland Park, and he was cool.
Okay.
He'd heard about the near-skinning incident and said the global illicit art market is just as cutthroat as the illegal arms trade, only better dressed. He wanted to see the tattoo, and I thought this was strange, but when he looked at it, he just laughed. I'm paraphrasing here, but he said, "It's a load of fucking rubbish." Called it naive and crass. It was the first time someone let rip on my art, and it hurt. He also said he never did it. We said this was fantastic news because that's what we wanted, him to publicly renounce it. Banksy said he had a better idea.
Thought he'd sound more British.
I know what you mean.
Sure you don't want me to zhuzh it up a bit? Could put in a few curls on the T's and Y's.
As is perfect, thanks. And it definitely wasn't the guy at the party.
Can't remember much, but it wasn't him.
Wait till I tell Phillida she's been exhibiting a fake.
She's going to defecate bricks.
Quite.
And there, done.
Nice one.
Came out pretty good. Balances it out.
Can you read it, Izzy?
Yep, looks like a center page spread.
This is not a Banksy. Honest. Signed Banksy.
Beautiful. Right, come on.
Is she always in a hurry?
Only when our lives depend on it.
It's a fake?
That part is. The writing is real.
This is not a Banksy. You let me write an article about a fake.
We didn't know.
An article that made your name and has got you a sweet job at the LA Times.
It wasn't just that got me here.
Come on, Jan. Without that, no one would have taken you seriously.
Can we close the blinds?
I'm in an awkward position.
You are? People are staring at me.
Thought you'd be used to that. People looking at your backside.
Don't you pick on him.
Or what?
Come on, they've seen enough.
Keep your pants on the floor. How do we know this is real?
It is.
We met the real Banksy.
You said that last time.
This is, you got to admit, very Banksy.
How did you track him down?
Can't say.
Legal reasons.
I suppose it is sort of Post-Banksy Banksy.
Come on, people, it's post-Banksy.
Oh, let's not get carried away.
Jan, please.
Get down on your knees, both of you, and beg me. Okay, get up. I was only seeing how desperate you are.
You'll do it. You'll tell everyone this is not a Banksy.
I must be out of my mind.
Front page of Los Angeles Magazine. This is not a Banksy. Honest, signed Banksy.
Read it again.
Sam.
Read it again.
It's not going to change.
Read it again.
The value of the original, now fake, Banksy on the skin of Sam Bobiensky was estimated at around $650,000. This new development with Banksy, the real Banksy, signing a fake Banksy, has easily doubled, if not tripled, the value of the piece on today's inflated international art market.
You knew this was going to happen, didn't you?
Sam.
You did. You knew if we saw Banksy and he... This would be the outcome, and I'd be forced to go to Mocha.
I was only looking out for you.
Come on, then.
What?
Ring them up, the Mocha men. Tell them I'm coming in, they've got me, they can look after their prized asset. Go on.
No need. I spoke to them earlier. The deal's off.
What?
They said it was all too complicated. A woman from their artist liaison department told me, confidentially, that they didn't like all the hoopla. Hoopla is not cool, apparently.
Oh, no.
The door is locked, the alarm is set.
They're going to skin me alive. What are we going to do, Ma?
Knew it would come to this, darlings.
We're out of our depth, Phil.
Well, not really. We just thought we'd ask you for advice because you're in the business and might have some insight.
I forgive you.
What?
For the deception, darlings. The fake Banksy.
But we didn't know.
Thank you.
Mi casa e su casa for you, Sammy, and your rear end.
So what do we do?
International tour, lots of publicity. You'll be too high profile for someone to try to do anything to you.
I'm not so sure about that.
We'll have to put you behind bulletproof glass, of course. Silly not to take measures with treasures. And we have to exploit you in other ways.
What do you mean?
It's what Banksy calls postmodern.
That's right. You, Sam, are very clickable.
Get a website presence.
Start selling prints, lycra shorts that make you look like you've got a Banksy on your butt.
Bit tacky, isn't it?
You'll be treated like a real piece of art. A Gauguin or Picasso. Wonder if we can get you copyrighted.
What?
You'll be treated like the precious object you are.
Just stop. Just under lock and key. This isn't... I'm not something for people to sell and buy. Not a piece of meat, a lump of chicken to be served up in a bun.
Okay, so you made a stand. Why?
My buttocks are mine. They are staying where they are.
The art has been valued at more than $1 million. Are you really gonna turn it down?
My choices are live without my ass or become a gallery object, but I'm not doing either.
So what are you gonna do with the art?
I'm gonna sit on it.
But that's not how the story ends. Sam did, indeed, part with his art. And today, here in the Broad, the crowds are lining up to see This Is Not a Banksy, or Bobiensky's buttocks, as it's been affectionately labeled, framed in a glass case. It's smaller than you might imagine, the Mona Lisa effect. The angelic alabaster skin is radiant, almost translucent. The more time you spend with it, the more the artwork softens and grants you more detail until you experience a complex, haunting clarity.
This artwork matches many folks' attitudes to consumerism right now.
Well, I think the way the selfie stick goes from one buttock to the other creates a sort of game that takes us out of reality.
It's accessible and trivial at the same time.
It's about looking at things we see but never see.
When was the last time you stared at a backside for 20 minutes?
Well, actually.
But there is a theory that This Is Not a Banksy is not the real This Is Not a Banksy. Provost of Otis College of Art and Design, Randall Lavender.
It's an extraordinary piece. Sitting in the Broad between a game of Scrabble with skin tiles that spell out the words cruel and buffalo, and a piece called Unattractive Male that's a single red rose made up of skin collected at a massage parlor. The Bobiensky piece has been sold to a private collector for more than $1 million, but, and I must say that I haven't been allowed to view it in any close detail. This doesn't look like human skin to me. The pigmentation looks more like that of poultry, turkey, or maybe chicken.
Whatever the truth of the piece, one thing is certain. The whereabouts of Banksy's modest muse remains a mystery.
You want me to order you something while I'm at the bar?
You could do with another one of these. More rum, though.
I'll try my best.
Oh, and a snack.
Yes, sir.
Anything but chicken. Never touching another bit of chicken, ever.
I'll see what they've got.
Mo.
What?
Come here. Molly.
What?
That man.
What man?
Don't look. Don't make it obvious. Look, over my shoulder. Is he looking this way?
I don't know.
Molly. Can you see him?
Yes, he's taking off his shades.
Just tell me this. Is he staring at my ass?
What a twist! What a chickeny twist. The Banksy, not a Banksy paid off in the end, I guess. I found that conclusion satisfying, but I would like to see more of that pair of burglars. I find the idea of an apprentice bandit doing on-the-job training weirdly charming. I would listen to a show about them, or a show about a martial artist who fights with spaghetti. Tweet your improbable pitches to @SecretsCrimes on Twitter. Hey, if you've got thoughts about this episode, or you want to ask me a question about the show, give us a call at 424-224-5711. That's gagbag5711. It's a voicemail box for Wondery. Tell me your first name, where you're from, and your question. And if it's a question that will not embarrass my family if they heard it, I will endeavor to answer it on this here program. Coming next on Secrets, Crimes, and Audiotape, a murder mystery comedy, Upper West Side Blues. When an old woman is found dead in her apartment, her neighbors are the obvious suspects. All of them with their own, shall we say, peculiarities and dubious alibis. Here is a little bit to whet your appetite.
So I went past. I said to myself, that's funny, meaning funny peculiar.
My wife is very observant.
The door to Mrs. Chase's apartment was ajar.
I knew something bad would happen. All day long I've had this premonition.
Female, over 70, no forced entry. Victim may have known her assailants. Guys, look at this. Our killer may have left a calling card. Eleanor Krajewski.
Krajewski, where did you find that?
Right next to the body. Any idea where Miss Krajewski might be?
Hello, George.
Ellie, are you all right?
Oh, I met Cassie Moby on West End Avenue. She told me that Mrs. Chase has been murdered and that police are looking for me.
They found your ID card next to the body.
There is only one investigator in all of Manhattan with the cunning and know-how necessary to solve this caper. And it's just our luck that he lives in the same apartment building as the deceased. Upper West Side Blues will come out on March 15th. We'll be presenting it in 3 episodes for your enjoyment. Stay tuned. And now, here is a bit more of my interview with X-Files executive producer Glenn Morgan. What do you feel motivates hype?
Well, there's capitalism,
Mm-hmm.
and, I don't know, just the kind of, sometimes that communal need to be a part of something. So, like the Emperor's New Clothes, that's why that story's so timeless. Like, this is great. You want to be in with a community. So you're like, yeah, it is. Because if you go, no, it's not, you're out.
He might be there.
This artiste that tried to pick you up?
No, I shouldn't say,
Shouldn't say? He's not Voldemort. Banksy might be at this party. Don't make me laugh. Banksy's not going to be at some crappy house party in Pomona.
In the piece, Sam likes being a chicken guy. Like, he's happy where he's at in life.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's any shame in that necessarily. Do you think the piece tries to get at the notion that, like, ambition is a sin?
What do you think?
It's kind of pretentious.
It's an art gallery, Sam. Phyllis said you'll be well treated. Like royalty, she said. You'll be...
Put on show, a laughing stock.
A work of art. People don't laugh at works of art. No one will laugh. You are art.
I don't know.
Where's your ambition?
I've got an ambition. I'm on the shortlist for Chopped. They're gonna call me next season.
This is better than Chopped, Sam. This is real.
It's not. Chicken is a job. It's something I'm good at. Flashing my ass for art isn't either of those.
You know, is kind of the innocent to it. He just like wants to do it. Everybody else is applying their wants onto him. Mm-hmm. And, I think that's what a lot of Banksy's art is about. Is, with the stencils of police or capitalism pushing themselves on children or more innocent people.
If this is a Banksy, it could be worth... Your ass could be worth a fortune.
Do you see Molly, therefore, as a villain of the piece?
You know what? If you had asked me that 15 years ago, I would have said no. Now I kind of go, leave people alone. Like, go get your own tattoo. Here's this show we're going to do. Here's this idea we want to present. And other people go, I love that idea, and they jump on board, try to get a piece of it, try to change it. And it's hard, stand up to that. It's like in your story, he just kind of, in a way, just keeps going along with it because he doesn't know completely how to stop it, or people just keep snowballing him into that situation.
I'm getting it lasered off.
You can't.
What?
Please. What about my dream job? If I can't produce you, then really what am I to them?
I kind of work at not having a lot of famous friends. But when you walk into a place and everybody turns and looks and goes, why is that guy with him or her? It's kind of cool for that 5 minutes, And so I think that like the other characters who are with Sam are kind of caught up with that as well. I don't know if they meant him any harm, but they did because they're trying to satisfy their own desires for money or fame or opportunity.
Would you say that there is a little wrap-up? Is there like a one lesson that you could pull out of this piece?
Yeah, for me, it's like, stand up to all the pressures. If you just want to work with the chickens, go ahead. Like, stand up to it. It's hard to do, and because you got all these people and they're all excited and they're going to make all these, and you just say no. And I think Banksy would want you to say no.
I'm not something for people to sell and buy, not a piece of meat, a lump of chicken to be served up in a bun.
My buttocks are mine. They are staying where they are.
Thanks, Glenn. And thanks to you for listening. If you haven't already, you can subscribe now on iTunes, Stitcher, the Wondery app on Android, or wherever you listen to podcasts. You can find a link to subscribe to Secrets, Crimes, and Audiotape and more information on the episode notes. Simply tap or swipe over the cover art. You will also see how to follow us, as well as some offers from our sponsors. Support our show by supporting them. We'd love to hear from you. Please complete a small survey at wondery.com/survey. And won't you please rate us and review us on iTunes. And be sure to tell your friends and show them how to subscribe. Put up that #tripod. This Is Not a Banksy is written by Alan Harris. U.S. adaptation by my friend Alex Nicholson. Sam was played by Matthew Wolfe. Molly was played by Janine Barris. Mario Lopez appeared as himself. Janet and the Chinese reporter were played by Stephanie Sheh. Phillida was played by Wondery's own Heather McDonald. Check out her podcast, Juicy Scoop. Phil and the tattoo artist were played by Andre Soliozzo. Eddie and Art Lever were played by Chris Hatfield. The Arts Desk reporter was played by Rosalind Ayres, and the BBC reporter was played by Martin Jarvis. Our director was Martin Jarvis for Jarvis and Ayres Productions. This Is Not a Banksy was recorded, designed, and mixed by Mark Holden for the Invisible Studios, West Hollywood. Thank you for listening to Secrets, Crimes, and Audiotape. The theme song for our series was composed by Mark Hadley. Our editor is Sergio Enriquez. Our executive producers are Jeffrey Glazer and Hernan Lopez for Wondery. Until next time, I'm your host, David Reinstrom. What's your secret?